Here with NSU track coach Mike Heimerman. Coach, coming off a really successful year where the women placed second in the Southern Conference Outdoors and men's placed third. You brought a nice group to NCAA championships when you're talking about the 4x1, Ashley Aldridge in the javelin. What can you look back on last year and you bring most of those people back minus Aldridge and one alternate on the 4x1?
Well, of course, we had a phenomenal year last year. On the men's side, we bring everybody back except both Aaron and Emmanuel Williams. We lose the Williams brothers, which is a huge loss for us, but we brought in a couple jumpers that hopefully will develop into a nice replacement. I say replacement, you can't just replace people, but hopefully come in and try to fill the shoes of the Williams brothers. And on the women's side, we lost a good portion of our points on the women's side, but we've had a really good recruiting class this year. I give a lot of credit to my assistant coaches, or associate head coach I should say, with Adam Pennington, and then Tyron Stewart came in here a little late, but the coach before him helped with some jumpers. But we should have a really good year this year, but we're just trying to build off of what we did last year and see if we can improve, at least match, if not improve, what we did last year.
Sprinters, a lot of the males are back and a lot of the females. You add a lot of numbers there. You mentioned the loss of Portia Thomas, Shelly Bassard, some of those types of athletes and the jumpers and the throwers. Who are some of the names that have kind of emerged this fall to try to score you some points in those areas?
In the jumps, we have an incoming freshman that she had a really good high school career, Jasmine Steels, out of the the College Station area. She was 19, almost a 20-foot long jumper out of high school, and close to 40 feet in the triple jump. And then we bring in a JUCO transfer out of Coffeyville with Fabriana Nation. We just call her Faye. And she was, right at a mid 19-foot long jumper and a 40-foot triple jumper. So those two jumpers right there are going to come in and help try to fill the void with Portia Thomas and Big Bree that we had on the team last year that did such a great job in the triple jump for us. And on the throw side, we didn't bring in, we brought in a nice freshman in the discus to hopefully come in and help fill the void on Rochelle Bassard or Shelly. But I'm just hoping that we have a couple other girls step up with, I guess,
track practice, right?
Yeah, track practice, and then there's George Flaviano. He's so flamboyant, but he got to have his time too. But with Destiny Myers to help fill the void, she had a good freshman year last year, and she's had a great fall of training. And then Jeriana Lyons, she had a good indoor season. Outdoor season kind of fell off, but she's had a great fall training also. And then in the javelin to replace Ashley, we've had she had a really good teammate last year as a sophomore, and
Kelsey Frank.
Yeah, Kelsey Frank. Here I'm drawing a blank, and that's one of my own athletes.
You got 80 of them, Coach.
I'm getting bad with the names. But, she's had a great fall semester, and right now she's actually throwing further than she was at all last year. And we hadn't even touched the javelin that much this year. So she did a lot of work this fall. She's a lot stronger, a little bit faster. And I expect a big thing, big number from her this year. So hopefully we'll do that, and we'll have a couple other athletes come in there. So we'll just see where it all pans out. But we're excited. I think we have a better team than what we did last year. So we'll just see what happens.
And then, for people that aren't too familiar with track, you got an indoor season in the winter, an outdoor season in the spring. You're practicing all fall. You've all been out here since practically August. What are some things you try to accomplish in the fall when it's not a competition season, but obviously these people are going all year long?
Well, for the first month, maybe sometimes 6 weeks, depends on the event coach, we do what they call just a base training. Because most of the time, the kids will go home for the summer, most of the time, and they'll do some work, but they come in and they're kind of out of shape. They might have lifted weights and they did some running, but not quite what they need to do for track. So it's called like a general condition, a general prep phase for 4 to 6 weeks. And then we start getting into some of the power strength in mid-semester, and then at the final we'll start moving into some of the speed or some more of the technical stuff for the season. You can't start that stuff too early because our season, like you just said, our season starts January 6th this year and will end in June. So when you got 6 months of just straight competition, it's pretty tough. And just like the cross-country runners, those cross-country runners started 1st of August and have been, they've been competitive this whole semester just about. They've only going to get about, I think they got 2 weeks off, and they went right back into some base training for the spring. So, they're probably, track and field and then poor cross-country runners probably have the worst practice or even season out of any athlete here. It's just super, super long. But, we have to get them ready to endure that long season also. But the coaches have done a phenomenal job with that, and kids have responded. They've done everything we've asked, and it should be fun.
Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you.